So just here with Kev, Runpreneur, former guest on the podcast. Kev, seasoned Equinox runner.
Well, I've done it twice now, so this is my third year. So I suppose I'm seasoned in some regard. But yes, it's good to be back. The weather looks favourable. The castle looks beautiful. So we'll see what happens.
And like with Equinox, it's obviously lots of distances covered. But how does it differ to your kind of normal race or your normal ultramarathon or marathon or 10k?
I think it's more psychological, more mental. I think most depending on how far you go on ultra marathons, if you pick a shorter ultra, you can generally get it done in daylight hours. I think the sleep deprivation is big here as well. You've always got that another 10k lap to come, and it is a very demanding 10k lap. It's one of the hardest 10k laps I've ever done, and the painful parts on the first lap only get more painful on the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth and the sixth and the seventh, or however many you do. So it's a battle of endurance, and you have a lot of arguments and battles in your mind, because when you're trying to get warm, you're probably damp and cold in the sleeping bag. You're just starting to get comfortable. You'll get a tap on your shoulder saying, right, you've got 40 minutes before you're out again, and it's and then you don't want to get cold and get all your running gear on and try and motivate yourself to try and do a relatively decent time in cold, dark conditions. So
Aspirations for the team?
Well, to be fair, we won the small teams last year. The standard was significantly lower than it has been in previous years, so we were very lucky to win it. But we won it as a four-man team, which was amazing. So expectations, we're trying to get 29 laps done as a team of 5. So that's 6 for 4 of us and 5 for one of us. But yeah, you never know. I think if we can, it's all about consistency here, and we only won last year because our drop-offs, your times are always going to drop the more laps you do, but our drop-off was relatively small compared to some of the other teams that started really quick and they dropped off a cliff and they couldn't maintain the times, and then you pick them off. So it is a race of consistency. It's a race of not pushing yourself too much too quick, because like I say, each lap only gets harder and harder, so the fresher you can keep yourself, and the more, a lot of foam rolling and fueling right give you the best chance. But ultimately it comes down to mental strength as well, because it's you're gonna have some grim moments over 24 hours. You can guarantee you of that, and it's good to have a good support team around you. And this year it's gonna be great because there's probably 20 or 30 of us here by the looks of things, all from the same running club, so we can G each other up and tap each other on the back and give a bit of kudos where it's needed just to get you around. So that's huge, having a supportive team.
Yeah, no, cool. And then last question for me, who would you say your secret weapon is in your team?
Secret weapon in the team? All of them. They're all equally as important. I know that's a very sit on the fence answer, but it is, trust me, because you can't win if one man drops. You can't win. Well, Mark would be my least favourite, because he was the one who had to wake me up every time last year that he thoroughly enjoyed, and he strolls about in his Hugh Hefner dressing gown, which is not a sight you want to see at 4 o'clock in the morning when you're freezing cold. But no, everyone's important. You have to help each other, pick each other up. We'll all be down at times, we'll all be up at times. Just pick each other up, get each other ready for the next lap, and see where it ends up. But it is a great event sometimes.
Awesome, Kev. Enjoy it.